Next in our video series on the modal scales is Phrygian. So you can take a look at the section titled Phrygian on the Modes and Other Scales in Context PDF, or just have a piece of staff paper available so you can practice writing these scales. Our first two examples in the Phrygian section are in G Phrygian. What I'd like you to do now is write the G Phrygian scale. You can pause the video and then resume to check your answers when you're ready. And then we'll listen to both examples. This is what G Phrygian looks like. Relate it to natural minor. If it were a G natural minor scale, we would have two flats, B flat and E flat. Because it is Phrygian, we have to lower the second scale degree, changing A natural to A flat. And we'll check our work by playing it. Now for the fun part, to see it in action. Take a look at score example 3. This is an excerpt from a song by Benjamin Britten. Notice it uses a key signature, but interestingly, it's using the key signature of two flats. And whenever the composer wishes to have scale degree 2, he adds an A flat in the score. So this is another way composers can use key signatures with modes, using the corresponding minor key signature and then adding in the accidentals as they occur. Let's listen to example 3, Benjamin Britten in Freezing Winter Night. The other example I have here in G Phrygian is an electronic music piece by Brian Eno called Neroli. This is an hour-long track. We'll just listen to the first 45 seconds or so. You can access the full track on our Spotify playlist. For the next example, we want to practice writing the C-sharp Phrygian scale. Pause the video, write out the scale, and when you're ready to check your answers, replay the video. Our Phrygian scale looks like this, starting on C sharp and sounds like this. Audio example 8 is another song by Björk called Where is the Line? This appeared on her 2004 all-vocal album called Medulla, which incidentally I wrote my PhD dissertation on. Let's listen.
Where is the line with you? 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 My purse wide open, you ask again. I see the crime and cash into accounts everywhere. Where is the
The last example we are going to look at and listen to for our studies of Phrygian comes from Britney Spears. But first, before we listen, I would like for you to write the A Phrygian scale, and I'd like for you to write it descending. So start on the top note and go backwards. If that's hard for you, you can write it ascending and then just copy the notes backwards. Again, pause the video and then press play when you're ready to check your answers. Recall that Phrygian is just like natural minor, except that we lower scale degree 2. And lucky for us, A minor has no sharps or flats. So in order to convert an A natural minor scale to an A Phrygian scale, all we have to do is add in one flat. That will be B flat for the lowered scale degree 2. The scale we wrote sounds like this. And that is exactly the melodic shape that Britney Spears sings about 48 seconds into her song, If You Seek Amy. Who knew that music by Benjamin Britten, Brian Eno, Björk, and Britney Spears had something in common?